Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the June release blog hop with Pretty Pink Posh. And I have a fun, citrusy, smiley project to share with you. I'm going to be starting with the large Smile hot foil plate. There's two new hot foil plates in this June release. There's the Smile and then there's the Friend. But I'm going to be foiling up the Smile today. So I laid that down on my glimmer foil machine. I've got some Spellbinders gold foil, some Simon's Stamp white glossy cardstock, and then I'll put my plates on and press the timer button and let that sucker marinate. And then you just cross all your fingers and all your toes and you hope that it works. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like since I did the white glossy cardstock, I feel like I am getting some better results. So that is a plus. Look at that. Foiled it like butter. Okay, I am going to use this is the Smile Shaker die set. And that outer one fits perfectly over that foiled Smile. So I'm going to die cut that, take it off camera, run it through my die cut machine, and there you have a foiled up die cut sentiment. She's shiny, she's smiley. Okay, moving on to the card. We have the little mini citrus stamp set. I'm going to be using that little orange and the lemon. And then over here we got the fresh berries. Going to use that strawberry. So I'm going to create kind of a fruity background here. I trimmed down the panel quite a bit smaller to have a nice thick border around the edge of my card base. So I'm lining up the orange, the lemon, or is that a lime? Maybe it's a lime. I'm not sure. I'm going to make it a lemon. I'm going to make it an orange today. Okay. Stamping that with VersaFine Onyx Black ink. By the way, I'm using Hammermill cardstock. Any white cardstock will do, but I bought a ream of it really cheap. Okay, didn't need to sing that. Lining up the final three here. So you got 2 rows of 3. And now I'm going to show you a fun little trick. It's probably not new, but I just kind of discovered it because I was too lazy to color these suckers in. So I'm using the coordinating dies for the citrus and the fresh berries. I'm going to die cut the orange, the lemon, and the strawberry just into some scrap white cardstock. These are going to become like little stencils. And this is what I'm going to use to blend the color on my images. Okay, so first up the orange. You simply line it up. Now, since these are coordinating dies, they're slightly larger than the image. So you just got to know that going in, and I was fine with it. I'm kind of liking that offset, whimsical, loosey-goosey look. In fact, if you want to exaggerate it more, offset it a little more to the side. I'm using Pawsitively saturated inks with Melon, a little bit heavier handed down at the bottom, and don't even color it all the way in. And that adds to the loosey-goosiness of it. And it looks like you're not trying too hard. You know, that's the best, when it looks like it turned out fantastic, but you didn't really try that hard. No one needs to know. Okay? So there you have the oranges, or little clementines. I guess they could also be limes. For the lemons, I've got Lemonade Positively saturated inks. And again, a little heavier handed down at the corner, and don't even color the whole thing in. And I'm loving how this looks. If you're not in the mood to pull out the old Copics, you know, sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And sometimes I am. It looks great either way, but this is just another variation. And now for the strawberry, I've got a little peony. Now this one here is a little bit tricky because you got the greenery on top. And so, you know, I'm trying my best to keep that peony down into the strawberry. But if it's not perfect, that's a-okay. Okay, so I love, love, love this color peony. And it pairs perfectly with that orange and yellow. And there's several other fruit images. There was a pear, watermelon, grapes, bananas. So you could do a lot of different, if you want to really amp up the fruit assortment, you could do that here. So I'm lining up the top just to get a little bit of greenery using celery ink. And this time I pulled out a little small blender brush. It kind of helped to rein in the ink blending into a very small area. So look how quick and easy that came together coloring in those images. I put foam tape on the back. Going to pop this up on a cream card base. I also put little slivers of foam tape behind the smile. Now you could do this, what do you call this, portrait style, landscape style. I'm going to go with landscape Just felt right. The smile kind of nestled right in the middle of the fruit like it was meant to be. Okay, lastly, some little blingity bling. These are some new confetti mixes for Pretty Pink Posh. We have lemon shimmer. I love these. They're kind of a little bit iridescent, but they're not opaque. You can kind of see through them. I just love the colors. We've got strawberry shimmer. And then last we got a little lime shimmer. It's kind of begging to be made into a shaker, all these gorgeous citrusy confettis. Speaking of fruit, the other day I was at Aldi and I bought the biggest watermelon I have ever bought in my entire life. I almost didn't buy it because I don't like to buy them so big. When I brought it home, I like to chill my watermelon, try to fit it in the fridge. Barely fits in the fridge. Barely. So big. And then you never know. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be sweet? But I tell you what, she was very sweet, very tasty. So there you have a very clean, simple, fruity, smiley, foily project for you, featuring new products from the latest June release with Pretty Pink Posh. Make sure and check out the rest of the blog hop for more incredible inspiration. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.